bloodiest battle in America has come to a close. I'm Trace McQueen.
And I'm Hudson Gray at Top of the Hill News.
Over 3,000 American souls were lost, over 14,500 Americans wounded, with more bodies being piled up. We're going to take a look back to review some of yesterday's atrocities.
We mourn the losses of our fellow Americans.
Tragic. The conflict began when General Lee's army had just won a huge battle in their campaign against the North at Charlottesville, Virginia. Running on high morale, Lee decided to advance on to Pennsylvania.
President Abraham Lincoln has told his Major Joseph Hooker to stop the rebel advance. Due to Joseph Hooker dragging his feet and not listening to Lincoln, he was replaced by George J. Meade.
George and his Army of the Potomac met Lee's men in the town of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. On the first day of fighting, Lee's men had won the day by pushing the Union soldiers south of the town into the hills.
Second day of fighting, the Union Army took the defensive, and after several deadly charges by the rebels, they held position but suffered heavy losses.
Third day consisted of Confederate cavalry charges from the south and east, but the main event happened in the middle of the Union lines when 12,500 Confederate soldiers assembled and attacked the Union lines right at the middle at Pickett's charge.
They were repelled by the Union artillery and rifles, resulting in a huge loss for the Confederacy. After this huge loss, Lee and his men are retreating back to Virginia and look like this is the beginning of the end for the Johnny Rebs.
The war seems to be coming to a close, but this comes at a huge price. Thousands of Americans have lost their lives here today, and President Lincoln is scheduled to come visit Gettysburg to dedicate a national cemetery for the men who have lost their lives. We will now go to Hudson Gray for a recap of this week's weather.
So, on July 1st, we had full cloud coverage throughout the day, and around 76 degrees was your average temperature. On July 2nd, we topped out at 81 degrees with partly cloudy. And on July 3rd, we had some rain, around 87 degrees throughout the day. We had some mixed weather with some sunshine as well. And on July 4th, you can expect a bunch of mud and a bunch of other stuff, because there's going to be a lot of rain and around 79 degrees. So we'll send this back to the studio to finish it up.
Are you tired of not being able to kill no good bushwhacking rebels fast enough? Are you tired of the monotonous task of having to reload and load your gun? Well, I have the new weapon of mass destruction for you.
This new invention created by Richard Jordan Gatlin will solve all your problems. The Gatlin gun's operation centers on a cyclical, multi-barrel design which facilitated cooling and synchronized the firing and loading sequence. Each barrel fires a single shot when it reaches a certain point in the cycle, after which it ejects a spent cartridge, loaded a new round, and in the process allows the barrel to cool. This configuration allows higher rates of fire to be achieved without the barrels overheating. In turn, more dead Johnny Reds.
That's all we have for tonight. From all of us here at Top of the Hill News, thank you, good night, and God bless.